Welcome back, everyone, to Disco Elysium. It's time to lay down the law. I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here. Huh? You must be. You're just like real cops. Drinking beers, sitting around with your dicks in your hand. You got a problem with beer now? Not quite there yet. Push on. Now, I'm a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people. You saying we don't help people? I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together. I don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week. Kids dead. Fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't showed up since the 30s. Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim. So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck. Picks the beer back up. Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help. Titus? She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms. You want to help her, cop? Fine. I'm going to let you help her, but you treat her with respect. And if you don't, if you question her, harass her... Titus taps his chin in his fist. A freight train of pain, buddy. What is her name? Klaasje Amandu. She's staying here in the whirling in rags. Real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's Amandu with an O-U. Shit. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. Remember what you said to her? You told her you wanna... It's fine. I'm only rolling a -5 on this composure roll. This is a red check, and it cannot be retried. You said you don't remember being a cop. You said you don't remember reality. You said you're a superstar cop. You said I want to have fuck with you. Yes! Oh, no! I don't understand what's so cool here. Nothing. Yeah, so you lose 1 morale. Calm, normal. Try to forget this little hiccup. I am fine. So what was your relationship with him? So the rape, when was that? He did it before we killed him. He's not going to do it again. So what does it matter? If we help, if we establish a timeline. All right, 2 weeks maybe? I don't know. I need another beer. Here you go, boss. So what's your relationship with her? I know her. How well do you know her? A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means. Well, enough, copper. We partied. She's been here a few months. He tries to make it sound real casual. So she's not from around here. You mean Ravishal? Nah, she's an immigrant or a drifter or something. Been staying here over the winter. Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all. Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help. You said you partied? Cool, that's cool, but what did you mean? What do you think I mean? Sex, drugs, and karaoke. Yes, yes, and no. Got something to say about it? So the 2 of you were close. No, we just fucked, that's all. I'm not going to give you any details if that's what you're after, so put your dick away. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit. A commendable performance, but a performance means he's lying. I think I know her. You don't know her. You're right, I don't. Good boy. All right, we'll go talk to her. Remember what I said, freight train of pain. What up, Kim?
Officer, what was that?
You mean the sweating and fidgeting when he remembered her name? Yes. The sort of quivering jello thing with the eye? Yes. I think I know this woman. The victim? Is this something I should know before we talk to her? Whatever you do, don't say the first thing. Thank you, Rhetoric. I met her in the hallway after I woke up. Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday. She knows I didn't remember being a cop. Okay, that's manageable. I tried to hit on her. Understood. She said I'm going to have to interrogate her later and it's going to suck for me. It is. This would have been good to know before. It didn't come up. It should have. Anything else? Nothing. Let's move on. You feel fortified with his assurance. It's going to be all right. Is it, though? Nothing? You're still in for a bumpy ride here. Just try not to mess it up. Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, even if you haven't done anything weird with Klaasje, you still, you still have to make a composure roll because, oh, shit, it's her. And she has seen you at your worst. Knock. Who is it? A woman's voice answers, muffled by the door. Tired, controlled. This is the police. May we come in? Come on up. I'm drying my hair. Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up. Oh, trust me. I am gonna snoop. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Pile of dirty clothes. A woman's. So I got 3 skill points waiting here, and I am not gonna spend any of them. I don't think I'm gonna need my rhetoric for this one, so the bum hat goes back on. Unfortunately, I don't have enough self-aware to get my fucking necktie. So that's not gonna happen. Which coat was I wearing before? Not the disco ass blazer. The Samarizian lounge jacket. There we go. Let's go with the dark professor on this one. You see the yard below. The corpse is no longer there. So this medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked on one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush. Look at the toothbrush. It's been used quite a lot. Look at the meds. Pharmaceuticals, sheet upon sheet and pill next to pill bottle, acetylitic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners. There's quite the collection here. Anything of note? Search the bottles. Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoparidol, something in a foreign language you can't even read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. It's labeled Nacra. Nacra? This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always happy to have around. Nacra. Opioid antagonist. Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses. Search the pill sheets. Ooh, yeah! Woo! A bright orange bottle with Peptide stamped on it. It's sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby! That's the stuff you were looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container. What's so exciting about this orange bottle? It's speed, man! Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders, but what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed! Lieutenant, I see a brand called Peptide. Peptide. Euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed. The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy! Just take in plain sight. Oh, what the fuck? Whoopsie daisy. I did not mean to take that. Maybe I can confront her with it. Speed, Saint Baptiste Peptide. Be like, you know anything about this? Like, so long as I don't do any drugs, it should be okay. This bed has been hastily made. Check out the window. This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. Run your fingers along the surface of the glass. Smooth as ice, there are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges, but the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no fractures. This window is recently replaced. Looks like it, yes. But right now, I don't know why that's important, but I'm going to figure out, hopefully. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm going to need some reaction speed. The smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra, menthol. Look, a handful of white dried flowers. Cold coffee in an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Aw, shucks. Hello, ma'am.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other. Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below, her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you got here.
It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers.
You're welcome.
Truly.
You mentioned a cleaning lady? I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell is opened in there.
There are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell, to another place, a third place, much different from our world.
A third place? Interesting. That's probably why the cleaning lady quit.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the one and only superstar cop. It's kind of a big deal around here.
Martinez is very lucky. Only 1 in 1,000 cops wakes up as the superstar cop.
Wow. What brings the Phoenix back to me?
The Phoenix is one of the many nicknames of Guillaume de Million, Revachel's second greatest male disco artist. This is quite an honor.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Ah, I see.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. Her shoulders are relaxed. Her eyes are on the cigarette. It's like she's disappointed. This wasn't about a more entertaining matter. Huh. What's your name, miss, for the record? Klaasje Amandu. Where are you from? Redefort, Republic of Orange. Orange? A bad memory, officer. Bad memory of what? Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass, duraluminum. Redefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there, and night. At least it was for me. What's so bad about that? Nothing, if you're no longer there. How old are you? 28. What do you do, miss? What's your specialization? Something stupid, which is Orangese Lit. Orangese Lit? Orangese Literature. It's what I studied as a university. What's Orangese Literature about? Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Orangese. All national literatures are, only the name of the nation changes. What about Revacholian literature? People sometimes reveal things about themselves when they discuss such matters. No. Revacholian lit's about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. It's about how you have to save the world. I do feel the urge to save the world, yes. I guess that's why I'm on this case. That's the natural state of the Revacholian hero. She seems quite relaxed for a victim of assault, but of course what seems should not be your priority. Orangese Lit, what do you do with that? Nothing. I do nothing with it. How do you make money then? Money is very important. Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Orangese Lit. Being what? Many things. Roller skating instructor, secretary, Miss Orange, 37. Miss Orange? Now there is something you could linger on. What is Miss Orange 37? It's a beauty pageant held in the year of our century 37 in Orange. She was 14 at the time. You were 14? Indeed. Her voice is indifferent to the number. I don't think I've ever been 14. I don't think I've ever heard anything less relevant to an investigation. It's okay. This is what superstar law officials do. Getting used to it. Can we take a look at your passport, please? I'm afraid you can't, officer. Why is that? Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets. Thank you for your candor. Why? They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. I'm pretty sure I have a legal right to demand your passport. Look, officers, I like this place, but I don't want to be stuck wandering the city like a ghost after being robbed of my travel documents. I don't want to become an indentured servant in a brothel on Boogie Street, and I don't want my relatives to pay a ransom. How do I know what your real name is? If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Klaasje Amandu. It's quite weird. She seems to be telling the truth, sire. Okie dokie. Thank you. That's it for the record. Nice room you got here. Yeah, it's pretty deluxe. What are you doing here in the Whirling in Rags? Wintering. How long have you been staying here? About 4 months. I came here in November. Why here? Here in the Whirling? Here in Martinez or here in Revachol? Revachol. I always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing. You have quite the collection of prescription drugs down there. Thank you. I put a lot of time and effort into it. Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her. It's quite impressive. How did you amass such a hoard? With money, sir. It's not exactly the Anastar-sized caboodle I intend for being one day, but it's getting there. The Anti-Star is, or was, a vespertine rock and roll star who liked to do drugs. He did so many drugs he eventually mutated into a corpse. He seemed to have, among other things, Preptide. Oh yes, one of my favorites. It cures many ailments, such as, like not being able to stay up for 36 hours, not being happy, cures those ailments. Just a mirror speed molecule, basically. Cool. Took some for personal use. Huh? Motherfucker took my Preptide. Looks like you owe me one, officer. I'm talking serious corruption here. This does not amount to actual corruption. I can easily log it into confiscation. Tisk tisk. Robbed by common highwaymen. She's not angry, but it's true. She's gonna have to find some more Preptide now. That window is new. It is. Lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. Got other questions. So they tell us you were raped. Is it It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it? Actually, it's already afternoon. Is it? Huh. She takes a look around. The spring sun is high in the sky. People pass below. It is. Time flies, man. So were you? Yeah, I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him. By him, she must mean the victim. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more rapeable. Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted? Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery, sexual assault maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. Titus asked you to spice things up? Pretty much. Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of life. Are you sure you weren't raped? 89% sure. So you're not entirely sure. You know how it is. Do you? Do I? Maybe you don't. There are numerous cigarette burns on the silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer. In conclusion, officer, I'm going to go with a mild to medium not raped here. Sexual assault is a serious matter. I need a serious statement from you. Serious? You hear cracking in her shoulders. Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be this flippant if I had been? What did happen between you and the victim? We partied. Wait, partied? Where have I heard that before? A lot of partying goes on. From Titus, about her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it. What kind of partying? The kind I do? With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder. Harder than this? I didn't know that was physically possible. Oh, it is. You're still alive. What did you do when you partied? We drank, sir, a lot, for weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him. What else? Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder, and then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. Oh, we also had sex. You were lovers? I guess you could say that, yes, a bit. Lovers is such an emotional word, but there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be. How did you two meet? Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. He had a cool, scary scar. When was this? A month ago? Something like that. Can you tell me about him? Names, age, eyes colors? Sorry, I can't do that. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him like he is now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair. I know it's difficult, miss. We can return later. It must have been hard for you, seeing him there. Oh, yes. I have had a great view from the roof, out of my bathroom window, in my dreams. A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer. You called us. The RCM. Yes. Jackpot. The call reported the hanging. That was you? Who made the call? I made it, and I would appreciate if you didn't tell everyone in Martinez. They call it snitching. Reporting crimes is confidential and revish on this. The caller's voice was disguised. I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. Nicked it? How? With nail clippers, and I diverted some radio fuzz into the cold wire. So she's Gart's mystery phone cutter, and in the process he broke the landline downstairs. Did I? Fuck, I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing, really. Jigsaws falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry. Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever, crossing lines like that. Seems like you had some idea. That was nifty. Thanks. She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills. Why go through all the trouble? I don't know, sir. I was stupid. I was drunk. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires. Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do. I didn't want to, sir, but if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there. What did they hang him for if not rape? He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing, but you probably know all about it. And his role in the strike was what? I think he was on a security detail. Ex-military, worked for Wild Pines and against the union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean, but I understood it was dangerous. And we'll figure out more about Klaasje and the mystery man next time on Disco Elysium. I didn't mean to take that speed. I thought I was just going to examine it. Oops!